What's up, everybody? It's Jordan. So if you're new to this channel, I sometimes do this where I do an unedited video where I just talk to you guys directly with no cuts or anything like that. I found it's a really good way for me to kind of to you and yeah. So it also I have just the videos I've been doing recently have been either very long or they have been very editing intensive, and so it's I haven't really been getting them out on Fridays. I guess that's what I'm trying to tell you, and so I'm trying to get back on that schedule. And so if I edit another video for 12 hours, I'm not gonna put it out until Sunday. So I was like, you know what, I have a lot of stuff I want to talk to you guys about. So I'm just going to do an unedited video, because that will be good for me in two ways. It'll be good for me because I won't have to edit it, and it'll be good for me because I can tell you guys what it is that I'm currently going through and am frustrated about a little bit. So for those of you who don't know, I still live with my parents, and a lot of people would say, oh, you haven't grown up, you don't you don't want any responsibilities, you don't this, you don't that, blah blah blah. I've heard everything a million times. I really like my family, and I really like my home, and so the idea of leaving is very hard for me. We'll just put it that way. So yeah, I'm trying to find a house that will feel like home to me, and in an area that feels like home. And I'm finding that very hard to do, and I feel like I have expectations that won't be met. And it sounds stupid, I guess, but I guess I'm coming to realize that it doesn't. I have seen 100,000 trillion million houses in the area, and I guess what I'm coming to realize is that yes, the area needs to be an area that you want to live in, and the house needs to be a place that you want to live in, but it really just what goes on there, and where, just how you live and the people that you surround yourself with is what makes it a home. And I'm trying to grasp that. It's not just about what it looks like and stuff, I guess, but I'm rambling. But I guess with all that said, I obviously I'm spending a lot of money on something, and I want to have a very large down payment for it. I want to pay this off very quickly. I don't like the idea of being in debt. I don't have a car loan. I don't have student loans. I don't have I'm not in debt in any ways. And so the idea of going into debt, I mean really think about it. Think about going to the bank and borrowing $100,000 or $150,000 or $190,000. Like, they just seem like numbers, but if you really think about that money in one room, that's a lot of money. And so I've been trying to save a large down payment so that I can not feel overwhelmed or swamped. And so I feel like that's been very good, but the issue is that I've kind of waited so long that now Nashville is like a cool place to be, apparently. That's what everybody in the world thinks now, and so that's what it feels like. Because it's like 100, I think 100 people move here a day. 100 people. And so the idea of, having time to process a house that you went and looked at, like, it's impossible. You can't process you can't think about it, because as soon as you go and see it, there's already an offer on it. And so I if you know anything about me, you know that I take a very long time to make decisions, and mixed with the fact that I want to, you know, feel comfortable in the place, because I've lived in this same house my entire life. Okay, I've never moved. I have been in this room since I was a kid, you know, since I was like 1. So I, you know, I don't know anything different. uh, I'm rambling, but yeah, I want to get something good, and I don't want to get something that's crazy expensive. I'm a very frugal person, and I just want to end up in a good place, and so I'm trying to find something that isn't crazy expensive, feels nice, you know, feels like home in a way, is in an area that makes me feel like home. Oh, wait a second. Um, and yeah, so I'm looking around. You know, maybe I'll find something soon. Maybe not. Maybe the economy will collapse again because another president is going to be elected soon, and that seems to be a trend. Um, I don't know. I don't know, guys. So we'll see. Lots of lots of change, and I'm never I've never been good with change. So I've always I don't like planning things. So I don't like I've just always kind of gone with whatever has been going on. You know, I think that that's a thing because I'm the youngest in my family. I just I really care about my I care about my family a lot. Um I'm What's wrong with me? Okay. I'm the youngest in my family, and so it's I, you know, like I've always you know, kind of just went along with with what my older siblings have like been doing and stuff, and you know, so it's hard, like, making decisions on my, not on my own, but I just don't want to mess anything up. I don't know why, like, I don't know why this is affecting me so much talking about it, like, I want to make sure that I'm doing the right thing and in a place that I should be at and stuff, and I guess I knew I was gonna cry when I turned on the camera. I don't even know, like, why I'm... Just, I feel like a lot is changing in my life, and that's always really hard for me. I feel like I haven't even said anything in this stupid video. All you know is that I'm crying, and you don't even really know why. I'm sorry if that's confusing. It's kind of confusing for me too. But I don't know if I don't really like this time in life. I guess. But things will get better, and stuff that seems like uncomfortable will not seem like such a big deal later, I guess. So anyways, the housing market in Nashville is terrible. Like, you can't buy a house unless you just, like, I had a friend who didn't even go and look at the house. He just put an offer on it because it was an area that he wanted to live in. He just saw the pictures and he put in an offer. Like, and that's what you got to do in this area. And that's not me. Like, I don't do that stuff. And so that mixed with 100 people moving here a day, mixed with everybody, you know, house flipping, where they get a house that was cheap and then they fix it and they jack it up really bad because they're trying to do everything really cheap, and so they kind of ruin it. And then you're interested in the area and the house, and so you go and you're like, I'm gonna have to redo everything that these people did because they did everything the cheap way, and I'm gonna have to spend money doing everything. Like, even just putting laminate flooring down. Laminate. Me and Sarah have put down laminate before, and it's easy. Like, it's easy to do a good job. You just have to pay attention. But you go to these open houses, and it's obvious that they, like, flip the house, and the laminate, there's, like, gaps between all of the things. It's like, what have you guys been doing? Like, what is your problem? So, and then the price is, like, way overpriced, and they think that they can put it that price because they fixed it. It just drives me crazy every time I go and look at one of these houses. It's like, dude, like, do better. Are you kidding me? Or just leave it. Like, they're just trying to make a quick buck off something that's like, how I could never do a job like that where you are trying to sell something to somebody and you know that you didn't do a good job and you're just doing it to make some money. Like, that just seems so wrong. And that's what, every time I walk into one of these houses, it feels like that. So if there's any house flippers out there that are watching this, do a good job, please. Or just don't touch it. And then I'll fix it. Anyways, whatever. How long? 15 minutes. Ridiculous. Alright, guys. Well, I'll be back for another video. Maybe it'll be in another house at some point. You never know with me, guys. You never know with me. Lots of crazy change in the near future, though. So, probably. Alright. I will see you guys later. And if you're a new subscriber, you probably have already unsubscribed by now. You're like, what the heck is this guy? Like, what is he doing? And I don't blame you. What is my channel anyways? Like, I just... it's like... every week, I don't even know what I'm going to post. I don't know what kind of video it's going to be. It's fun, though. That suits me. Not really having a plan and just going with it. I mean, I like this channel a lot. I like the direction it's going, and I like... I don't know. I like that I don't really know what's going to happen with it. I think that's cool. So, anyways, guys, I'll see you next week. Friday next week, because now I have time to prepare myself. So, alright. I'll see you guys later. Bye.